everybody? SonicNinja here. And this morning at 9:30 a.m., we are going to be reacting to the Nintendo Switch 2 trailer that just got phantom dropped on us. Thankfully, my boy Septimus is always looking out and hit me with the link. So, I don't have to worry about going through social media to try and find it. We're cleaned up. We're hydrated. We're locked in. Let's fucking do this. Okay. This looks like the OLED with another USB-C on the top. Alright, we got big boy Joy-Cons.
SonicNinja.
Nintendo Don't Shadow Drop Challenge. That'll be impossible.
Yo, thank you so much, Septimus, for the Prime for 31 months. Okay, so there's some kind of connector at the end of it. Okay, so it's magnet instead of sliding down. Okay, I like that. I like that design. It's legit just called Nintendo Switch 2. Okay. Was that Mario Kart 10? Or was that Mario Kart 8? That stage looks new. Okay. Wow, it's backwards compatible. Alright, so our direct for the Switch 2 is April 2nd. April 2nd. Bro, 2 minutes? 2 minutes? Are you fucking kidding me? Bro! Dude, I just fucking spent all this time fucking prepping and cutting my hair and fucking cleaning up my room. Jesus, Nintendo, what the fuck, man? Alright, let's watch this shit again. Breakdown time. Okay, so I definitely did notice, like, the booster on the back of the cart being different. At least they just called it the Switch 2. Like, this is the first time Nintendo didn't do anything super, like, crazy with it. Alright, so we got another Type-C on the top. So, my thing is, are they just going to use this for controllers? Or so you can plug, like, a second USB hub at the top so that you can have other physical devices plugged in? This port right here is confusing. It's interesting, but it's confusing. Like, I don't get what the point of this is. Like, yeah, it might be easier to sync up controllers without having to worry about it, but I mean, if it's docked anyway, you're still gonna have to plug the shit into the side. So I don't know what they're doing with this, unless they're trying to do some weird janky Type C to C multiplayer link cable. Like, oh, this is their excuse to make trading with Pokemon like a thing with like the older gener. But it would still work with the Nintendo Switch Online. Like Nintendo Switch, Game Boy Advance, like their online, how they set it up is perfect. Like You don't have to do anything fucking crazy because it'll take your save file and link it up with other people. So it's crazy. Yeah, it's the only thing that makes sense. Yeah, direct controller port to it, so it's when it's docked. But I mean, you can just use I have a Type-C hub that I can plug into the bottom of my fucking Switch, and I can do multiple devices inside of there. So again, this port doesn't make any sense. But for a portable device, like, I guess you could put a thumb drive at the top of it, but that would look stupid. And on top of that, let's say your fucking little cousin Timmy is, oh, I'm going to play with the Switch. And then he picks it up and he drops it with the USB in there and it fucking bends the port. Like, that's a very real situation that can happen with that. But, I don't know. They may be cooking with something here. 10 to 1, they're probably going to do some fucking thing where they're going to make Labo 2 and they're going to use like an extra something that plugs into the top of there with your little fucking magnetic Joy-Con things that go in the side. Who knows? This port is raising so many question marks. Okay, so we got a better kickstand. That's good. They learned their lesson. Okay, so my thing is once they make the white variant of this with the like the blue and red thing underneath, that's gonna look sick. Yeah, the Joy-Cons are definitely bigger, and it looks like, also too, right there, it looks like they added 2 extra buttons to the Joy-Cons. If you see that. Like right here, it looks like they have L and R. Or, I see a C there? Weird. Really, really weird. Okay. Alright, so we have some weird proprietary port thingy here, which is going to snap into the side of it. I'm interested to see, like, if we go back a little bit here. So, it looks like that's just straight up part of the Joy-Con itself. So the thing is, if it's going to snap into the side, like, that connector's got to be pretty fucking tight for it to hold the system up. If you're, like, laying in bed, the last thing you want to do is those things to fucking detach, and the tablet part just, like, slaps you in the face when you're, like, laying down. Ooh. That would suck. Yeah. It's weird because only that one is labeled as C and the other one isn't. Unless, of course, they're going to use it like macros. Like, you hold down the C and then you move the stick around to use your C buttons, maybe? Okay, so there is an extra part that extends it just like the Joy-Con rails. So that also has the grippy on it, the little cord thingy. Is it an optic thing? Oh, okay, I see. It's weird because normally the Joy-Con has the little optic thing at the bottom of it, at least for the right controller, I think. So, as it being minus and plus, you can see that the connector, the pins are facing at the bottom here. So, they literally made it like idiot-proof. So you can't put the other Joy-Con in on the other side. Which is good. So it looks. I mean, it's hard to say because if taking the comparison of the Joy-Cons, like this, for example, like this is showing how much bigger the system's going to be in handheld mode compared to what the Switch is now. Because, like, as you can see right there, it's like that much bigger. So it's definitely going to be a bigger screen than the OLED, but not to the point where it's probably going to be like unbearable to hold it. This was from leaders who hands-on with it. Yeah. Look at the blue one at the top. Okay. So I do like the aesthetic. Like they made it like even more modern, at least with the Joy-Cons. But that's the cool thing about the Joy-Cons is that you could just put whatever Joy-Cons you want in. It's going to make manufacturing them a lot more difficult. So, hi emo, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a good day at work. Yep, and let's see here. Let's go frame by frame. I want to see that other side of it. Come on. Oops, I went a little too far. Nice, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, so Mario Bros. Circuits. They look like they're in some kind of desert area. Okay, so those are definitely new parts. Like we haven't seen those before. Was that Peach on a bike with her dress instead of her biker outfit? That's kind of I like that. I really like that change. Their models. Mario's face looks a little different. The dock is rounded off instead of being square, which is kind of nice. I guess that could help out a little bit. I'm pretty sure it's still going to do the whole smudgy thing, but I don't personally own an OLED dock, so I know Nito has one, but I've never actually really used it all that much because we just have a normal dock in the living room. And I know it's kind of a pain in the ass to get the Switch in and out of the dock, so maybe that'll make it a little easier. Okay, so it just magnets to the side, so it looks like there's a little bit of space in between so that it can magnet in. It doesn't look like you have to do it in like some kind of weird angle, but the way that the controller kind of sits there, it kind of looks like it just levitates a little bit in front of it, which that might it might like get into your hands a little bit if you're like gripping the controller like that, but I don't think it's going to be that much of an issue. But then again, in most cases, we're just going to use whatever the new Pro controller is anyway. So, let's go back a little bit so we can check out the gameplay of Mario Kart. Okay. So, Bowser... Wait. Is what... That's like, it's almost like taking the design from Donkey Kong Jr. That's weird that Donkey Kong's face looks like that. And Peach definitely does look a bit different. Shows 24 starting blocks instead of 12, like 24 players? Okay, alright, we're definitely gonna have to go back to that. I really... Okay. Alright, let's go back. Yeah, you are right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 24. Yep. Yeah, there's definitely 24 lines there. That's crazy. Okay. Alright. I'm definitely okay with that. More players, the better. That just means lobbies are going to be that much more chaotic. Well, at least that could say something about the power of the system. Because not only is it going to need to render all 24 characters at the same time, but the stage and the elements and online as well. So that's the part that's going to be kind of... We'll see. Also, too, there's another button here on the right Joy-Con. Did they add another screen capture button so that it isn't just this player getting it? Because I do know that, like, whenever, like, I would play with, like, the Joy-Con to the side, not very often, but that was also something that was an issue before, so I guess that was addressed. But this side doesn't have a home button, which is weird. So it went from fuck player 2, you're not going to be able to take pictures, to fuck player 1, you're not going to be able to hit the home button. So they are saying the system's coming out in 2025, but we're not going to get information until April 2nd. And let's see real quick. April 2nd. Whoopsie. Boop, boop. April 2nd is a Wednesday. Of course it's a fucking Wednesday. Why wouldn't it be? Jeez. Well, I guess I'm going to have to request a day off. That would be something, but who knows? Honestly, who knows? The way Nintendo fucking releases shit, like, we have no idea, like, if we're gonna actually get it in the summer or if we're gonna get it holiday season or... Well, honestly, it would probably be best if they did release it in the summer, because, like, this is gonna be, like, the thing to get for Christmas. Like, this... I mean, it's already going to be... Even seeing this trailer, it's already sold out because of fucking scalpers. But this holiday season, like, they need to pump this shit out because this is going to be the thing that families want. Like, they need a Nintendo Switch, too, for their family. So, they really need to make sure that they're putting out enough for everybody because... I mean... Me personally, I'm willing to drive at least 2 hours to go to a midnight release for this thing, but I also don't want to have to get completely fucking G'd because everybody and their scalpers' moms are stealing all the pre-orders. I was lucky enough to get one at the Walmart somewhat close to my house on launch day without a pre-order, which was sick, but... especially how the scalper market has been since 2020, it's going to be really, really rough. So, here's hoping that it will be a not so hectic launch, and they release it at the right time.
I hope Nintendo has anti-scalper shit for pre-orders.
Morning, yo, thank you so much for the 25 rings, Septimus. Yeah, no, I agree. Also, good morning, Lilac. But one of the things, too, is, like, I saw recently on GameStop's Facebook post that they did something where they limited 2 pre-orders to the newest TCG box set that was coming out for Pokemon cards. But, again, there's a whole bunch of ways to get around all that kind of stuff. But, who knows? I renewed my Pro membership for the holiday season because I got my sister's family and her kids a Switch. So the discount really helped out for getting that. So hopefully with me having the Pro thing that they'll have something where I can get, a guaranteed pre-order or something. I have no idea. Yeah, no, I mean, they're really close to getting cooked. So who even knows? Who even knows if they're gonna even be in business by the time this thing comes out? But, anyways, so again, as I thought, the Nintendo Switch library is going to be playable physically, which is amazing. And that's also amazing that they confirmed that the Switch 2 is also going to be a physical console as well. Because a lot of people have been scared about the Series S and it being a digital only console and the PS5 Slim being digital only. I'm so glad Nintendo didn't go down that route and they're actually sticking to physical hardware. So, I mean, this is good on multiple levels because, one, your Switch library doesn't feel irrelevant, and two, that gives game collectors that much more reason to buy the system. Because if it was digital only, like, that would be an absolute floodgate for pirates to go even more ham than they are now. But, anyways, both physical and digital Switch games. Certain Nintendo Switch games may not be supported on or fully compatible with the Switch 2. What do they mean by this? Do they mean anything that has, like, physical accessories? But that doesn't make any sense. If it's still got the architecture to handle the Switch games, then why would they not be compatible with the Switch 2? Unless, of course, they're trying to sell you the Switch 2 version of the game, and it's not, and it doesn't work on the, I don't know. That is a very big question mark statement right there. Yeah, that is something. So, because they're fucking dropping this goddamn trailer on a Wednesday, I'm gonna need to request the work off for this. So it's otherwise I save my vacation time and just take the week off for this, or I just take the day off. Because who knows when it's actually gonna be live, if it's gonna be live in the morning, or if it's gonna be at night. Who knows? With Nintendo, it's literally like playing Russian roulette. It's crazy. Anyways. Alright. Yeah, no. You're scared? I'm scared. Trust me, man. I'm just glad that this isn't going to waste. Like, me buying these physically didn't go to waste. I mean, it's not like my Switch is gonna magically stop working after the Switch 2 comes out. But, like, that is a major relief. But who's to say? Who knows what more Monka-esque shit that we're gonna be going into with this? Because they're probably gonna throw us with a Switch 2 online plan and a Switch 2 family plan that's going to cost even more money than the Switch online is now. Which, I mean, to be fair, they are the most reasonably priced online service to date. But it's still fucked up that we have to pay for online when we could play way better upscaled games on the PC with no internet cost, except paying for internet coming into our house. But getting paywalled twice is going to be even harder with this system, unless they keep the same family plan for all the devices. That would be awesome, but I don't see that happening. I definitely see them throwing us a fucking curveball. Ooh, well, this one's more powerful, and you'll be able to play Melee Online with the GameCube Nintendo Switch Online expansion pass kind of fucking thing or whatever. I hope not, because the Steam Deck is not all that great. It works, it does, you know, it plays games, but you have to jump through so many loopholes, install like a dual layer OS on it, and you're only sometimes running games at like 720p at high settings or something like that. Like, I hope it's not. I hope it's better than the Steam Deck. It needs to be better than the Steam Deck. Because, honestly, I've heard somebody say that its power is going to be comparable to the PS4. And that's unacceptable. That is unacceptable. This thing is a next generation console. This thing should be better than any of the previous consoles. I guess, except for maybe like, I can understand with the PS5 Pro or the Xbox Series X. That's a lot of power for a console. And I know that this is technically still a portable console, but it can't be as good as the Steam Deck. It needs to be better. There's no exception for that. Anyways, let's take another look at the trailer. Let's watch it one more time. Okay, so I did notice something too. You see this down here? This little... I'm not sure if this is an IR sensor or a camera or something. And then this is obviously one of the speakers. But that's gone from here. Unless, of course, they add it after they're done drawing on the system. Okay. So, it looks like it's otherwise going to be ventilation or speakers down at the bottom here. These holes are for it to sit in the dock. Those are vents for cooling. I still don't know what that Type-C is going to do. But I'm sure that's going to be more ventilation. Yeah. Well, that is if we are actually getting a new Smash. I doubt it. I honestly doubt it. So, what I think is going to happen is they are probably going to give us like a ultimate edition where it has all the DLC characters, all the Mii costumes, all the stages in one thing. I don't think that they're honestly going to touch anything performance-wise because Sakurai's got that game optimized pretty well. Like, the only thing that I can really think of that really is annoying with Smash, at least right now, is how long it takes the fucking JPEGs to load in the character select screen. Like, that's the only thing. That and how limiting the online lobby is. Like, if there was a way where you could have, like, your, like, 3D model, like, just in the lobby walking around and they see, like, a Jumbotron with, like, the match going on and you're able to, like, fucking taunt or throw up your little chat messages in the lobby while you're waiting to fight. Like, that I can totally see happening. But realistically, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, the thing is, even if he wanted to, like, there's no way that Nintendo would let go of the cash cow that Smash is. Like, it's otherwise they're gonna have Sakurai do like an extensive interview process with a whole bunch of people to take on the like future development of the game, or that's just the last Smash. We get an ultimate edition, and then that's it. But again, I severely doubt that because the Wii U is a prime example. Smash sells consoles. Nobody would have gotten that thing if it wasn't for Smash Wii U. That's the only reason why that console sold as well as it did, and it didn't even sell that well. So it would be nice. The roster does have a weird little area where it could fit more characters. And the same thing too, the stage select screen isn't completely filled out either. So yes, they could do more DLC for Smash if they wanted to. I doubt it, but knowing Sakurai, he probably could do it. That, or they've had some fucking crazy genius scheme that they've already had Fighters Pack 3 and 4, or 3, already done before the system even got announced. But that's a big like wait time for them, you know? Because what, Smash came out in 2018? 2019? It's been a while. But like they could have had, you know, gotten the rights and everything for Fighters Pack 3 and just didn't do anything because they wanted to have like better hardware or something for like an enhanced edition. But I don't know, because then that would make Smash Ultimate on the Switch an inferior version, unless of course they update both of them, which I don't see happening. But Sakurai has been known to make miracles. Yeah, see that. Well, welcome to the stream, Bound. I was thinking that, yeah, it was probably another way for like another controller can be synced without you having to like do anything crazy with like the side of the dock or anything. Or I'm thinking that they're gonna use that for some extra peripheral for like VR. Like they're gonna do like some Labo 2 thing where you have to connect another piece of peripheral to the Type-C at the top to do something with it. Yeah. I mean, the Switch does have mic compatibility now. They added it later. You can use Bluetooth like headset to talk in certain games, I think. Or just at least listen, because they want you to use the Nintendo app, which is stupid. But exactly, dude. We are clicking. So, my thing is do we treat this as an upgrade to the Switch, or do we treat this as a new console with backwards compatibility? Because that could be a major factor in this as well. Because it could probably be a 1.5 before the next thing comes out in like 2 or 3 years or something like that. I hope that's not the case, because then that would make this life cycle for this device very, very short, and it wouldn't make sense. I don't think so. I mean, honestly, I don't see why not. Because, I mean, as you saw in the beginning here, like, at the bottom, it's the Type-C with the bezels at the bottom. So I don't see why you couldn't use it. Unless, of course, it uses a different wattage for, like, charging. So the only real question is, does the holes line up with... Because if we look here, like at the bottom of the Switch, like it looks like the holes line up in the same spot. Well, I don't know why it's not focusing. But yeah, they look like they line up in the same spot as in the bottom there. So I don't see why not. But who knows? they might have done something hardware-wise or used a different wattage for the charger. Yeah, that's also another thing too. Because obviously it's most likely going to be compatible with Type C hubs like the Switch is, but I mean it's a new console, so it should come with a new dock or compatible with only the newer stuff. But you do make a good point. Yeah, the kickstand is sick. So I also noticed, you see that right there? I think that's how it stays attached in the system. That must be like a magnet so that it doesn't like easy. So it has like a strong grippy, but you can pull it apart when you need to. So how much do the Switch Joy-Cons cost? Like a pack of 2. It's like $80, right? I can only imagine what these things are going to cost with their magnetic snap connectors and everything. It's otherwise they're going to lower the price of normal Joy-Cons, or these things are going to cost like $120 each. Like in a pair. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Also, these things, I think these are the things that let you pull the magnets back so you can detach it from the system. So those got to be some really strong magnets for them to keep them in there. But I do like that better than sliding the Joy-Cons on, because I've seen Switches like Nito's first one, for example, like his would slide out of the right Joy-Con slot or wouldn't lock in all the way. So hopefully that fixes that problem too. For around 400 to 500. I mean, if it's powerful enough, then I can understand. I can understand 400, but 500, that's kind of pushing it. That is absolutely kind of pushing it. 400 sounds okay. It sounds like an okay price. But again, it is also, that is $400. That is steep, but I mean, I guess it's cheaper than the freaking PS5 or whatever. But again, it's got to be like significantly more powerful than the Switch for it to have a price increase. Or they can do the bro thing, which I doubt they're going to do. They can keep this as a $300 product and lower the price of the Switch and the Switch Lite. But yeah, I guess you're right, PS4 price. But still, just... Okay, so I don't see the track like bending back this way. So maybe it's one of those like start to finish stages. Oh, they are coming off the dirt track there. So maybe they are going to section it off where you turn like up here or something. Yeah, no, that's what I was saying too. He looks like his Donkey Kong Jr. like look. Like if you remember from like the e-reader commercial, like when they smushed Donkey Kong Jr., that's kind of what he looks like. Yeah, that's what it seems like. I mean, that definitely doesn't look junior because he's chonky in that car, but I honestly, the thing that I'm most happy about this trailer is Peach in her dress on a motorcycle. I know that's a very small nitpick, but I like her in her dress a lot better than in her biker outfit. Yeah, no, I recently saw that commercial. I forgot what I was watching. I was watching something. I think it was it a Beta 64 video? I'm not sure, but I definitely did see that trailer. Or it might have been on Instagram actually that I saw it. Oh, who knows? Let's answer the age-old question though. All right. So Yoshi, Bowser, Peach, Luigi, Mario, Rosa, Daisy, Donkey Kong, Toad. All right. I saw Wario back there. I did not see Waluigi. Oh no, there he is. Never mind. I spoke too soon. So it looks like Baby Mario, Baby Luigi. Baby Peach, Baby Daisy, which is fucking cursed and I hate it. I think Toadette. I'm not sure if that was a Toad in the background. But yeah, look at Donkey Kong. You know what he looks like? He looks like Donkey Kong from the movie. Cuz the movie DK looked closer to that, like the Seth Rogen Donkey Kong. That's what it looks more like. I'm trying to see. Oh, I think I see Birdo back there. Is that Dry Bones? I can't tell if that's Dry Bones or not. Or is that Baby Rosa? That might be. I have no idea who that is. Kamek, maybe? Waluigi there. Pauline's right there. Yeah, no. That they shouldn't have done anything past Mario and Luigi. So Wario, yep, Wario's right there. Light Blue Yoshi. Let's go. Unless they're doing a everyone is here thing. Well, honestly, what they could do is they can turn it from Mario Kart to Nintendo Kart. And they can add, because they already have Link and Isabelle, but they could throw a whole bunch of more of their IPs in there, too. Maybe even Marth. It's technically, because Intelligent Systems is a first-party company through Nintendo, so we could get Fire Emblem characters in Mario Kart. That's very, very feasible. It's kind of hard with the bit rate to see exactly. Let's see. Yeah, Koopa, Baby Mario. It looked like Green Shy Guy, or was that Spike? I can't tell. I don't think I see a shell on his back. I think that might be a green Shy Guy. Oh no, Baby Luigi. I'm tweaking. There's Toadette, and yeah. Right. Alright, well... Let's see. There we go. Alright. Request off or vacation or something. I have no fucking idea. But you bet your ass we're gonna be there. Me and you, chat. We're gonna be there and we're gonna watch it and we're all gonna poop our pants collectively. Oh man. Alright. I'm only gonna have 3 hours of sleep, so I need to wrap this up. Thank you guys for tuning in. I love you guys. Don't fucking touch me. This is SonicNinja signing out.